So, wenn ich mich recht entsinne, sind wir hier hingegangen, damit wir in die Bar gehen. Ich weiß jetzt nicht mehr genau warum. Steht das hier irgendwo? Warp Device. Da steht auch nur, dass wir zur Bar wollen. Okay. Mal kurz gucken. Irgendwie kommt mir das gerade, ich bin im Bild ein bisschen komisch vor. Okay, nehmen wir es erstmal so. Ja. Bar, das war das hier? Ja, Starry Ice Bar. Oh, erstmal die richtigen Tasten wiederfinden. Oh, hey, you too. Kina's old man stopped by earlier. Been ages since he's been here. Owen was here? Yeah. He had a drink or four to celebrate his departure. Departure? He's going off somewhere? In his condition? Wait, what do you mean in his condition? Kina, there's something I should tell you. Owen is, well, he's not well. Wow, das war auch ein guter Satz. Hey, he said he doesn't have much time, so he asked me to take care of you. I should have told you earlier. No way! I'm really sorry. Owen? He made you promise, didn't he? Not to tell me he's sick, I mean. I get it, that's how Owen is. He always keeps his problems to himself. But still, I've got to know where he is. I'm sorry, I don't know. He did leave a letter. Owen's letter. I'm sorry to drive you away like I did. But when I met Leo, I realized something. It's not enough for you to only try to understand humanity. You must also understand the world itself. I believe Leo will be a suitable guide for you. He may not have all his memories, but I know he has it within him to overcome such adversity. Walk with him, fight with him, and most of all, be strong. There's something that I want to give you. I am on my way to get it. But now, I'm writing you this letter, because I know I may not make it back alive. My dear Kina, you must understand you possess great magical power. However, your heart remains weak. Still, your weakness is also the source of your kindness. It may truly be part of who you are. Reflect on yourself. Take care on your journey. I will always be watching over you, so do not be afraid and live as you see fit. I love you. Kina, I am always by your side. I hope that you hold me in your heart as your father. Love, Owen. Obtained Kina memory. Owen's letter. Ist ja unglaublich. Owen. Did Owen mention anything else? If I remember right, he did say something about an ancient hill. A hill? How do we get there? They just cleared out a road up from the harbor. Maybe he went that way. Leo! You got it. Let's head to the hill from the harbor. Thank you, Leo. Don't be too hasty. The monsters on the ancient hill are dangerous. I heard the weapon shop just got some new inventory in. You should drop by before you head to the hill. Bin mir jetzt nicht mehr sicher. Ich glaube, ich hatte ein bisschen das alles gemacht gehabt. Ah ja, das sieht gut aus. Also lass uns einfach mal weiterlatschen. Yay, wir dürfen hier jetzt hoch. Auf die World Map. Ich weiß jetzt, wie viele Stunden wir schon in diesem Spiel sind, aber es ist das zweite Mal, dass wir die World Map überhaupt benutzen. Unknown Enemy. Achso, der blockiert das. Der bufft sich und kann direkt angreifen. Das ist auch unfair. Ein Hoch auf die World Map. Richtig. Yeah, wenn man Bilder oder Screenshots von einer World Map normalerweise sieht, ne, dann weiß man normalerweise, dass man eigentlich die ziemlich oft benutzt, aber hier bis jetzt eher nicht so. Same symbol as a divine artifacts. Das werden wir bestimmt nochmal irgendwie später benutzen. Wahrscheinlich als Portpunkt oder sowas in der Richtung. Okay, der Eingang vom antiken Hügel. Oh, alten Hügel? Ancient Hill. Und da ist der Typ vom Hafen nochmal, den wir vor der Schiffsreise gesehen haben. Okay, so lange spielen wir noch gar nicht. 10 Stunden nur. Und es geht für JRPG. There's that guy again. That was his name. Stay away if you don't want to die. Oh, the tall, dark, reticent type. Some ladies do swoon for it, you know. This isn't good. What isn't? Sorry. Looks like you got caught up in this too. You really thought you could give us the slip? Come and wet my blade. Shred him to bits. Musik brauchten wir nicht für die Szene. Musik war unwichtig. Wow, hat er uns gerade die Prinzessin geklaut? 10th HP consumption skills. Skills that consume HP instead of MP. 10 has powerful skills that consume his HP instead of his MP. Yay, ich schreib's dreimal. Always be mindful of his remaining HP, as you may suddenly find him one hit away from death. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, warum ich den benutzen möchte. Stay on him. We will deal with these guys. Super Buff. Okay. Jetzt wissen wir, warum wir den dahinter angreifen sollten. Was nichts bringt, weil er nicht tot ist. I didn't mean to get you involved in all of this. Thank you. Oh, look, he likes me. You're looking for someone, aren't you? That beast is looking for someone? How did you know? I can smell it on him. Our Kina here has quite the nose. Yes, someone very dear. Adolfo, I see. So he's your father. You're searching for his father? Our search doesn't concern you. But thanks for the help. Let's go, Gal. Farewell. Das erste Mal, dass sich eine Suppe richtig voll gemacht hat. Das war schön. Ja, Kartoffeln sind ja im Allgemeinen immer so eine eher stopfende Sachen. Ähnlich wie Nudeln oder Klöße oder sowas. Okay, das sieht aus, als ob es hier weitergeht. Würde ich sagen, wir gehen nochmal ein Stück zurück und gucken um die Ecke, ob da eine Kiste liegt. Und kaum nenne ich mal ein Vorhaben, gibt es wieder einen Kampf. Toll. Wow, er schmeißt sein Schild weg und hat die Fans down. Ein nettes Detail eigentlich, ne? Wunderbar. Da hat er es auch weggeschmissen. Kann ich wieder slashen hier? Ich habe mir tatsächlich überlegt, ob ich etwas Imagine weiterspiele, aber dann dachte ich so, nee, kann ich auch in der Woche machen. Und ja, deswegen ein bisschen hier weiter, ne? Hier ist der Verbrauch, hier ist Stone wieder in der Tasche. Sehr schön. Nee, aber Suppen sind an für sich nicht verkehrt. Nur ich bin so der Typ, ich brauche manchmal was Festes zwischen den Zähnen. Ich kann nicht nur was Breiiges oder Suppiges essen. Aber an für sich habe ich auch nichts gegen Suppen. Halt die immer wieder mal dazwischen, ne? Ich hatte auch erst in letzter Zeit wieder ein bisschen mehr Suppen gegessen, so Richtung halt Standardsachen wie Hühnersuppe und so. Na, schon Streaming-Kabel gegönnt? Ja, das Streaming-Kabel war schon lustig, da hast du recht. Streaming-Cable. Bist auch krank, das ist super gut. Ja, vor allem Gemüsesuppe und so, ne? Also... Die bei ihm normalerweise nicht üblich ist, nehme ich mal an. Ah ja, hallo Dave übrigens. Wie kommt man nochmal... Also, mit der Taste. Kurz mal den Dimension leer machen. Der hat ja schon sein Schild ausgezogen. Hier nehmen wir mal die Runde mit. Erstmal die nervigen wegmachen. Und da taucht ein weiterer von den Viechern auf. So, geht doch. Dann können wir auch schön weiter. Was ist das für ein komischer Wunsch? Sehr komischer Effekt gerade mit diesem Hintergrund. Als ob der nicht so ganz fertig war. Okay, ich weiß nicht, wie ich da hochkomme. Die Steuerung kann ich nicht vermissen, bin ich ganz ehrlich. Können wir kurz Telefon und nochmal den Dimension leer machen. Vielleicht sollte ich auch mal die MP auffüllen. Hast du auch deinen Senf dazu gegeben? Ja, ich denke mal auch nicht so positiv, ne? Weil ganz ehrlich, das ist halt Blödsinn, dass man das nicht auf CD machen kann. Ob du nun einen Installer runterlädst oder ob du den halt auf CD hast, das macht jetzt nicht wirklich einen Unterschied. Und auf Konsole installiert sich das ja genauso, ist halt nur ein anderes Format. Das kommt noch dazu, das stimmt. Ja, und offline ist es dann auch noch. Das ist korrekt. Deswegen, wenn nicht mal das Grundspiel auf Disk ist, also die 1.0, dann ganz ehrlich, dann brauche ich die Disk auch nicht. Wird halt immer seltener, dass sich das lohnt. Hab zwar gerne Dinge auf Disk, aber wie du schon sagst, wenn das alles abgeschaltet ist, kriegt's ja eh nichts. Das stimmt. Wobei, abseits der, wie heißt die Dinger nochmal? Sind das Streaming, Cloud, wie auch immer? Hier die schönen Games. Cloud, glaube ich, sind das, ne? Die Cloud Games. Die kannst ja auch, da ist auch nicht das ganze Spiel dann da. Wird ja dann auch aus dem Netz gezogen. Ah ja, tatsächlich habe ich ja auch ein, zwei Titel, die ich importiert habe, wo wir in Europa nur die Digital Version gekriegt haben. Und da habe ich die mir halt auf Disc geholt. Indem ich sie halt in der asiatischen Fassung geholt habe. Wer klaut sich kauft und sich beschwert, gehört sowieso mit Sandsäcke ins Meer geworfen. Ja, irgendwie schon. Da hat man offensichtlich begriffen, was es ist, ne? Sieht aus wie ein Golem oder sowas, der da liegt. Owen! Be careful. You mustn't touch the golem. Let's touch the golem. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Is that what I've heard? So he told you, eh? Oh, please be honest with me. You're sick, aren't you? I am. Then you should be in bed. There are more important things to worry about than an old man. There's a stuff buried over there. Dig it out for me, please. Dein Stab. Got it. This is it, right? Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Leo. The golem has been generating magical miasma since ancient times. All that power has been collecting in that staff. It should be quite full by now. Tina, I want you to take it. Ja, das nochmal. Don't touch the golem. War mir ja klar, dass irgendjemand den anfasst. Boss time? Boss time! Naja, ich hab noch keine Erfahrung mit dem Cloud-System bei Nintendo oder bei irgendjemand anders. Ich habe da nur mal zugesehen bei... Wie heißt das Ding bei PlayStation nochmal? PS Now. Und das ist doch auch schon ein paar Jahre her, also das kann sich auch schon wieder geändert haben. Okay, wir können seine Arme und seinen Rumpf angreifen. Dann nehmen wir mal an, müssen wir die Arme erstmal kaputt machen. Der jeden angreift, außer denjenigen, der ein Schild hat. Oh, hat er direkt kaputt gemacht. Auch nicht schlecht. Na gut. Das ist jetzt deine Erfahrung. Ich weiß nicht, ob es bei jedem dann so läuft, ne? Der Typ tut mir gerade ganz schön weh. Okay. Vielleicht hat Nintendo das ja per Game gemacht. Okay, kann ich irgendwie... Er hat da... Sehe ich das richtig? Der hat 15% Erde-Anfälligkeit. I guess. Und arschvoll AP. Hast du eigentlich irgendeinen... Wieso hat die eigentlich schon kein HP mehr? Haben wir keinen mit Schild gehabt? Oder war das nur in der ersten Level? Ich glaube, das war nur im ersten Level. Wie sie erstmal keine HP hat, keine MP hat. Auch nicht schlecht. Das System soll besser mit Edge funktionieren, naja. Soll insgesamt mal besser funktionieren, so eine Sachen. Davor brauchen sie es gar nicht verkaufen. So, sind wir schon mal weitergekommen als letztes Mal. Das sieht nicht gut aus. Ist klar. Haben wir noch irgendeinen... Ja, für beides. So. Ja, Joel, mach nochmal deinen tollen Silberstrahl da. Tut ja noch nicht genug weh. So, Arm ab. Geht doch! Warum nicht gleich so? Owen! Let's get him back to town for now. Tina. Don't trouble yourself over me. You need to stay with Leo. Why didn't you tell me you were sick? I wanted to set you on your journey. But why? I think you already know why, Kina. Vam granted me paltry powers, but you possess true magical ability. There must be a reason for that. A reason? Kina, I have no greater hope than to know you will chase your true destiny. But grant me that in my final hours. Be well, but be on your way. No, I'm staying here. Please, Kina. I must see you seek your own future. Such is my only wish. Owen, please, child, understand. When you go, you will leave light behind in my heart. Let me breathe my last in the light. I understand, but I will be back when I've found my destiny. Until then, please wait for me. Promise me that, Owen. Owen. Kina, this Owen raised you, did he not? Yes, he found me when I was a baby and raised me as his own. Leo, is his condition severe? Severe? Yes, certainly looks like it. I see. It's the strangest thing, but my mother's own parting words were not dissimilar. I was far too young to understand at the time, but Sebastian told me she meant to say find your destiny and follow it. Destiny? That's odd. My name means destiny in ancient Vibran. Owen gave me that name. One's destiny is their own to find. Perhaps we have a common purpose. To find each of our own destinies. Yeah. Who am I? What's my purpose? I have to know. Right. That's why this journey is important. It is Owen's wish after all. Yeah, it's what Owen wanted for me. But still, should I really go? I think you should, Kina. The answers are out there. Well then, what shall we do next? Huh. I may have an idea. Your Owen reminded me. I've heard rumor of another re-owned fortune teller living in Vence. And it may be worthwhile to seek her counsel. For Kina and for myself. A Vencian fortune teller, huh? I suppose you have a better plan? Sure, okay. Next stop, Vence. Next stop, Save Point. So. Schon mitbekommen, angeblich gibt es Pläne von Sony Square Enix aufzukaufen. Die sind doch sowieso schon fast eine Firma, so wie die immer alles auf Sony-Konsolen rausbringen. Aber ja, es wird natürlich nicht kleiner mit den ganzen Sachen, ne? Gut, dann können wir ja, denke ich mal, nach Vence porten. Haben wir hier Das ist ganz toll in diesem Port-Menü. Man sieht hier, wenn man rüber geht über die Orte, ob man gerade eine Quest in dem Ort finden kann. Würde ich auch nicht wundern. Ja, ja. So. Wo soll der Fortune Teller hier sein? In Westvans. Wow, wie er mich nicht nach Westvans, sondern einfach nur Vans teleportiert. Where does this fortune teller live? I've only heard rumors that she's somewhere in Vans. Not a lot to go on. Fortune teller? Yeah, I heard she can coax out your guardian spirit and read your future. Wow, where can I find her? She should be somewhere in West Vans. Ooh, that's not far. Let's go see her. Klingt so, als ob da eine Schlange sein wird. Apparently the fortune teller is somewhere in West Vans. Let's go check out West Vans then. He is the only lead we've got. Wo sollte ich wohl hin? Vielleicht nach West Vans. Rainix hat schon lange nicht mehr für dich gute Games rausgehauen. Ich weiß gar nicht, was die letzten interessanteren Games waren. Und wo geht's überhaupt nach West Vans? In welche dieser... Ja. So, ich glaube, das ist dann aber eine Sidequest hier. Ja, Knuckles Development. Da müssen wir irgendwie was am Hafen, an irgendeinem Strand suchen, glaube ich. Innocent Eyes? Residence? Sehr aufschlussreich. Wegen Dragon Quest wäre es schade, aber das war's dann auch. Ja, ich meine, Final Fantasy sieht ja auch nicht so schlecht aus, ne? Aber es sind halt auch nur 2 JRPG-Serien. So neu und innovativ hat man auch nicht so viele Sachen gesehen. Also in letzter Zeit meine ich. Das sieht nicht nach einem Wahrsager aus. You guys wouldn't have to be trying to find the fortune teller shop, would ya? Come chat with me if ya are. I might be able to help ya out. I know where it is. I'm happy to tell ya, but it will cost ya. Let's say 1000 G? Ja, ja. Pleasure doing business with ya. The fortune teller shop is beyond the tunnel in the waterway. I can give ya more hints, but that's an extra charge. Let's see. That's what I like to see. To get to the waterway tunnel, you got to drain the water away first. How do you drain the water? Well, that's a separate charge. Ich weiß, wie das geht. So, irgendwo. Ah, jetzt ist der Typ da auf der anderen Seite auch nicht mehr da. Gut, dann müssen wir erstmal mit dem Boot da rüber, damit wir die andere Brücke machen können. Reimling, moin moin. Ja, erstmal einen Steg finden, wo ich hin kann. Das hat nicht gefallen. 14 hast du es zweimal versucht. War nicht deins. 15, naja. Ja, das ist jetzt wieder Geschmackssache. Aber an für sich. Das ist so. Aus den Stegreif fallen einen jetzt nicht so viele aktuellere Square Enix Titel ein, ne? Das meinte ich damit. Oh, die Steuerung, ey. So, erstmal. Vorher lag da nämlich immer der Typ vor der Leiter, dass man gar nicht hin konnte. So, das wird die Hexe, die Fortune Teller sein. Here we are, the Fortune Teller shop. They sure hit it pretty well, huh? Leo, you best remain out here. Why? Look! The sign on the door says no boys allowed. Come with me, Ina. But, really? Yeah, really? Now, please. Okay. Leo, please wait here. Back there, shrouded in Kina's light. Was it really you, Mother? I hope the fortune teller can tell me. If it was you, I don't know how I can go on, but I can't let Leo see me in such a state. Hi. Ah, hello there, dearies. I've heard you can coax out people's guardian spirits for them. Is it true? It is true indeed. However, it will cost you. Wait, I know you. Princess Cheryl? Yes, the very same. Rest assured, the Queen will compensate you. My, oh my. Opening the royal coffers? This must be an important telling indeed. Very well, Princess, very well. So shall we start with you then? I've no need to see my guardian spirits. I would like you to look into this girl, please. Hello? I know there's someone watching over her. I need you to see who it is. Cheryl. Worry not, dearie. Just sit down and relax. Now let's begin. Eyelids of the gods open. See her guardian spirit and ask of her fate. Did Vam the Malevolent give you your powers too? Shh, child. I must concentrate. Well, we've got to stop. What if he comes back? What are you saying? Let the woman work. Spirit within this young maiden's heart, I call on you for answers. I call on you in the name of Lord Vam. Oh no. Das kann ja wieder nichts werden. Huh? I knew it. Mother. Huh? What's wrong? We meet again. The Anointed One. And the one shrouded in light. The time is nigh. Now you shall serve your purposes. The emotions concentrated within the Anointed One. And the light that shrouds the other. They shall be powerful arms indeed. They are taking way too long. Maybe I should take a peek and make sure they are okay. Ja, vielleicht solltest du das tun. What the? Kina! Cheryl! The divine artifacts have absorbed enough energy. Now chaos shall triumph over order. Let them go! Ah, I will have the divine artifact. What are you talking about? You've forgotten what you stole from me? Who cares? Let them go, now! This power will suffice. They will go to the machine realm. To the place where concentrated emotions overflow. You! Ah! Impede me no further. I told it. Hä? Schön, dass wir das so schnell machen. Mit den Texten. Where did he take them? To that place full of machines? Is it where they are? Kina, Cheryl. Damned and malevolent. For our own sake, he says. What does that even mean? I'll get you back, both of you, I promise. Das ist wohl der Machine Realm. You're awake. Where are we? I wish that I could tell you. Let us explore together. We might be able to find out. Okay. Okay, wenigstens spielen wir die Mädels und nicht den einzelnen Kerl, weil der steht jetzt eigentlich nur doof in der Ecke und weiß nicht, was abgeht. I wonder what this is. Whatever it is, there's one over here as well. It appears to be a switch. I will try pressing it. But what if it's dangerous? System online. How may I assist you? I don't know what they are, but I guess they are not going to hurt us? Keenly observed. In fact, I would say they seem rather helpful. Okay. Ja, das mit Forspoken, das fand ich halt auch nicht so gut. Aber das ist ja auch etwas, was man vom FF15-Team ja bereits gewohnt ist, ne? Nicht, dass ich es dann kaufen werde, bevor es nicht komplett ist. Okay. Wir können hier Items kaufen. Sind also Händler. Aber ja, ich gucke ja so in letzter Zeit eher, welche Entwickler das gemacht haben und nicht unter welchem Publisher das ist. So Sachen halt wie wenn Yoko Taro ein neues Spiel rausbringt. Letztens habe ich gesehen, hier der Designer, der das Original The Secret World gemacht hat, der hat auch die ganzen Dreamscape? Quatsch, Dreamfall-Spiele gemacht. What in the Queendom were those things? They were completely mechanical. By the founders, what sort of place is this? Hey Cheryl, do you think we will ever get home? No, not without a serious attitude adjustment we want. Come now, Kina, let's keep moving. Yeah, you're right. A pity Leo isn't here, so we could at least use a dimension. Ja, wie gesagt, und ja, dadurch habe ich auch schon wieder ein anderes, was er etwas aktueller gemacht hat, gefunden. Und das sah halt auch nicht so schlecht aus. Ich habe jetzt den Namen gerade vergessen, aber war auch so ein tolles, ich sag mal, Adventure, was ein bisschen kürzer sein soll, aber sehr atmosphärisch. War schon interessant an für sich. Und dementsprechend hier einfach nur Square Enix. Die Zeiten sind vorbei, glaube ich. Genauso wie Final Fantasy 16 ist ja interessant, weil das ja Yoshi P mitmacht, ne? Der ja mit FF14 jetzt auch nicht den schlechtesten Job gemacht hat. Und nicht, weil es halt Final Fantasy von Square Enix ist. Ah, ich mag die Musik jetzt schon. What's wrong? There's something about which we must speak. When you stopped the Uzra, you did it with a great barrier of light. No offense, but it was far more powerful magic than you usually wield. Yes, I know. I don't know how I did it either. And then, when we went to see the fortune teller in Venice... What is it, Cheryl? When she showed me your guardian spirit, what I saw was my mother. What? I have no doubt it was her, but how? Why? It seems as if my mother is protecting you somehow. Why is that, Kina? I have no idea. When you say your mother, you mean the deceased queen, yeah, right? Who else could I mean? My dear mother, Queen Sintana. Ja, der Sound ist ein bisschen belastend als Musik, aber okay. Halten wir schon durch, glaube ich. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I really don't know the reason. I suppose, deep down, I knew that you wouldn't. Aber hey, wenigstens haben sie drüber geredet. Oh, Item. Aber ich kann da bestimmt links lang. Das sah erst nicht so zugänglich aus. Vielleicht kommt noch 56K Modem Sound. Ganz ehrlich, es würde mich nicht wundern. Boah. Yes, I've got it. I see exactly what's going on here. What's going on where? You're using my mother and tormenting her spirit. Phil, what are you saying? It's true, isn't it? It has to be. You possess great magical power, do you not? Clearly, you've captured my mother's spirit and claimed her power for your own. When I saw her spirit, she looked to be in such pain. Cheryl, I don't even know anything about your mother. Maybe you aren't doing it on purpose, but your powers are making you do it. It's your fault that we're stuck here, stuck in this monstrous machine world. Release my mother's spirit at once. Release her and take me home from this horrible place. I'm sorry, Kina. I know you're telling the truth. For whatever reason, my mother's spirit guards you. It's not your fault. Klang aber grad anders. What's gotten into me to make me say such hideous things? Cheryl. Right now, let's focus on getting back to Leah. We can figure out the rest later. Kina. Come on, let's go. Einen Moment. So. Ein Magical Crystal. Weil ich bin mir nicht sicher, ich glaube manche von den Tönen sind sogar schon von einem Modem gewesen. Hier die gerade laufen im Hintergrund. Kommt mir ein kleines bisschen so vor. Immer wenn ich gerade weggehen will, sieht man, dass da ein Item irgendwo blinkt. Mann, der die Maske falsch trägt, verprügeln. Corona geschützt. Ja, ja. This place, I recognize it. Oh, what do you know? When Owen told Leo's future, we saw it. The city of machines and the malevolent god. The malevolent god? You mean to say he could be here? And this is, it is there Macteria as well? Let us press onward, Kina. We might find out what is afoot. Mal speichern. Ah, das sind die beiden vom Intro. Boah. Oh my. They sure left in a hurry. They seem different from the other robots somehow. Curious. They dropped something. It appears to be a locket. There's a picture inside. Oh, I've seen this woman before. Back at the toy box. This is Leo's mother. Why did that robot have such a thing? Let's go after them. We might find something out. Okay, hier können wir nicht rein. Ah! What is this? A security alarm? How dare you block our path? Do you not know who I am? Stand aside for Cheryl, heir to the Queendom of Vibra. I don't think they are very interested in princesses around here. Something doesn't smell right. Look out! Boss time, I guess? Okay, wir können wieder mehrere Sachen angreifen. So, mit dem Night Impact können wir nur eine Sache angreifen, und zwar den Hauptkörper. Okay, die müssen das machen, die Fenster. Ich habe jetzt eher so ein AOE-Damage oder sowas erwartet. Okay, das geht aber auch. Machen wir definitiv erstmal den Defense Down weg, weil... Genau, dann macht er Laser und dann tut das wahrscheinlich ein bisschen mehr weh, wenn wir das drauf haben. Die ist die ganze Zeit nur am Heilen, ne? Auch nicht schlecht. Aber jetzt kann sie mal kurz was anderes machen. Wenn ich hier irgendwie... Kann ich beides angreifen, ne? Oh oh. Ja, wenn wir jetzt hier ein Schild machen könnten, ne? Das wäre ja echt klasse. Ja, es ging ja noch an Damage. Gleich und der macht direkt nochmal das ups, gleiche. Eigentlich wollte ich heilen. Okay, das könnte tödlich werden. Sag ich ja, dass das könnte tödlich werden. So, in der Hoffnung, dass er nicht direkt nochmal das gleiche macht. Gehen wir mal auf. Wow. Echt jetzt Spiel? Geht doch. Well, there's that taken care of. And yet the gate remains closed. Look, Cheryl. They are carrying those boxes over there, over to the other side. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage. Let us find a place from which we can ride on one of these boxes. It may take us to those two robots, or even some way back home. Erstmal Heilorn. So, ich denke mal, wir müssen hier mit dem Fahrstuhl hoch. Das sieht nämlich aus wie ein Fahrstuhl. Und es war ein Fahrstuhl. Okay, hier müssen wir nicht lang, aber vielleicht kommen wir zur Box da drüben hin. Oh, nicht zu der, aber wir kommen zu einer anderen. Auch nicht schlecht. Ich wollte gerade fragen, habe ich das schon gemacht? Oh, 20 verschiedene Juwelen haben wir gefunden. Und vielleicht können wir das ja ausrüsten. Oh, wir haben einen neuen wir können den neuen Stab schon benutzen. Interessant. Also R1. Bin mal gespannt, was ihr neuer Stab so kann. Weil der, den wir gerade hatten, war eigentlich gar nicht mal so schlecht. Okay, mit denen können sie auch normal angreifen. Und die fliegenden Viecher heilen. Das macht nichts. Noch ein Night Impact. Und wir sind beide down. If we can get inside a box, we may be taken to the other side of the gate. Let's use one of those boxes over there. Eigentlich möchte ich erstmal... Darf ich nicht... Nee? Gut, zu der Kiste kommen wir wohl später irgendwann hin. War ja bei vielen anderen Kisten bis jetzt auch so. So, da habe ich nämlich auch eine gesehen, deswegen... Man weiß ja nicht wirklich, was drin ist, deswegen lieber mal immer alles einsammeln. Wow, kurz vor der Kiste. Ja, ja, wir brauchen keine 3 Runden, um euch zu besiegen. Aber ich sollte noch mal kurz die MP wieder auffüllen, bevor wir hier usable only in battle. Was für ein Bullshit. Nicht, dass wir wieder irgendeinen Miniboss haben oder so. Und dann kein Mana. We're in. Looks like this plan is a success. We make a great team, Cheryl. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. Cheryl? Seems as though we've made it to the other side. Let's get out of this thing. Mission accomplished. Indeed. Now to find those robots. Immer verschlossene Türen überall. Hey, there they are. Let's not lose them again. Weil dafür, dass Leo die beiden scheinbar nur umprogrammiert hat, ja, scheinen die ganz schön einzigartig gefärbt zu sein, dass man sie wieder erkennt. Secret base. Look at all the robots. This place is certainly more inviting than what we've seen thus far. Even smells nicer. I bet they are friendly robots. You can tell that from the scent? Those two robots we saw before must be around here somewhere. Unless you can sniff them out, I suppose we better start looking. Wir haben echt interessante Musik genommen für die Roboter-Levels. So, erstmal ganz viele Potions gesammelt. So, ich gehe mal davon aus, dass wir hier durch müssen. Und wir nicht dürfen. The Great Kings bid you to stand by. Great Kings? Those two robots from before? Stand by? The Great Kings bid you to stay by until the babum has settled. I suppose we can give standing by a shot. Let's speak with the other robots. We may be able to gain some insight on how to return to our world. Dass die vor allem wissen, dass sie in einer anderen Welt sind und nicht einfach nur an irgendeinen anderen Ort teleportiert worden. Irgendein Schrotthaufen, der hinter den Bergen ist oder sowas. This world has been reorganized by order. New great kings are chosen every year. I was not chosen this year. Only robots who are pure of heart and emotionally attuned can be great kings. All my emotions make me excited. And excitement is, you guessed it, another emotion. The fun never ends. Our hearts are incompatible with this realm and with order. The god of this realm will reformat us if he discovers we have them. That is why we live in hiding in this shielded secret base. Our former directive was to carry out the great reorganization. To bring order to the realm was our purpose. However, our purpose has changed. We are now directed by our hearts. Secret Base is a refugee for us robots with hearts. A city of our own. I feel irritated for some reason. Is irritation one of my new emotions? Well, I don't like it. Okay, wir haben noch keine Machine Keys. All traces of chaos that which disturbs order will be purged from the realm. Such is the will of the god that rules this world of machines. The robots keep mentioning order and God. What's that about? Thank you for waiting. You have been granted permission. Please proceed inside. Does it show the world that we are in now? Here you may peruse records of this realm's reorganization progress. This world is completely mechanized. It is undergoing a rapid process of reorganization and compression. Current order levels are estimated at approximately 85%. What happens when it reaches 100%? The realm will achieve 0. You mean it will disappear? Precisely, we've constructed this secret base to resist that outcome. So all of the machines are reorganizing the realm, except for the machines that are trying to stop it. That sounds complicated. The most effective means of stopping the reorganization lies in chaos. Certain elements such as hearts and emotions are chaotic in nature. Such emotions are blessings from Lord Vam, who resists the forces of disorder. Wait, did you say Lord Vam? Can't mean Vam the Malevolent. He's the one who's been spreading bacteria all over our world. What does it all mean? What is Vam trying to do? Are you ready? It's time. We're gonna meet them. Yes, I mean no. My heart is pounding. I'm not ready. Neither am I. Robots from before. They are upstairs. Hurry before they leave again. Please show proper obeisance to the great kings before entering. Wow. Guest room. This is the throne room of the great kings. Ah, I cannot proceed. My heart is going to burst. Settle down. But the humans are already... Uh-oh. Salutations. Fleeing like common seas is hardly behavior befitting royalty. Wait, we can explain. Our hearts went into overdrive. So you two are robots that possess hearts as well? I think you dropped this. Leo's locket, an important item. Leo? You know Leo? I was afraid we might have lost it. Thank you for retrieving it. It was Master Leo who installed our hearts in the first place. Leo gave you your heart? Just as Bram the Malevolent gave hearts to other robots? Correct. It is thanks to Master Leo that all robots here can coexist. Though it may be presumptuous of me to say Master Leo did excellent work. In fact, we have been selected to be the Great Kings for this year. Only a robot with a pure heart enough to resist order can become a Great King. And the hearts Leo gave you were particularly pure? Correct, we are in a sense much like Master Leo himself. I knew it, that's why you smell so gentle. Perhaps it also explains why my heart reacted so strongly to the sight of you. It beat so hard I feared it might burst. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. That's Leo's heart. Wait, so that means... Perhaps the necklace was a ruse, and he actually has feelings for me. Leo. Meanwhile... Figured it wouldn't work. I need one of the jewels on Cheryl's necklace. That's the only way I can warp to the machine realm. What can I do? Tina, Cheryl. Hang on, you two. I will find a way to save you. From now on, you're Prickle. You're a clicker. Acceptable. Is there a reason for these names? You're just kinda, you know, prickly. Are you suggesting my behavior has thorns somehow? This reasoning does not compute. And you're totally clicky. Huh? I'm clicky? Your sense of aesthetics is truly singular, Kina. Thanks, I think. We dubbed the Prickle and Clicker perfectly suitable names, I would say. We have never had such designations before. Previously, we were identified only by serial number. Lucky us, right, Prickle? Affirmative, we are indeed fortunate, Clicker. My heart is reacting to the sound of my new name. It feels like nervousness, but different somehow. This feeling is joy. Anyhow, Prickle and Clicker. We were hoping to ask a favor of you. Ah yes, you are looking for a way to return to your home realm. We shall assist you. It is the least we can do to thank you for our names. I will use the terminal over there to collect data on the human realm. However, I must ask for your patience, as this might take some time. I suggest that you rest your bodies in the room next door. I would like to ask you something, if I may. What is your query? Which one of us caused your heart to beat fastest? Seriously, Cheryl? One moment calculating. According to the diagnostic data, wenn wir jetzt nicht Cheryl sagen, dann denkt sie, dass wir nur hinter ihrem Necklace her waren. Und ja, wenn wir China nicht sagen, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Ich würde mal sagen, das macht jetzt auch keinen größeren Unterschied, weil ich nehme an, wenn der Spirit von der Mutter von Cheryl China beschützt, dann ist China eine verschollene Halbschwester oder sowas. China receives the passive skill Robot Babump. Deciding also made my heart go babump babump. I want a name too, please. Apologies, please forget it. What's wrong? Let's see. Bacteria gathers chaos. For them the malevolent. It's brought to the machine realm to oppose the forces of order. And order is... Hell, you're going to wear yourself out. Let's just rest up and focus on getting back home, okay? Yes, I suppose you're right. But still, there's something that gnaws my mind. Okay. Also, wenn man weggeht, dann kann man doch das Bett benutzen. Ist klar. Oh. Also natürlich brauchen sie Maschinenkeys, die wir noch nicht haben. Also für später. Using this terminal, I have investigated your origins. You came from the human realm. Please observe. Are you familiar with wormholes? There's a hole in the sky over vents. Is that a wormhole? This machine realm is connected to the human realm by a wormhole. Lord Vam has modified Sentinel units to create new machines. He also created a wormhole in order to send them to your realm. Let me guess, those machines are the Macteria. And they are traveling to our world through the wormhole. So if I'm getting this right, the wormhole connects to our world? It's like a world between this world and ours? Vam created this Macteria here in the machine realm. Then sends it through the wormhole to contaminate our realm. For clarity's sake, I will use your term Macteria in the further explanation. The Macteria was created for the purposes of collecting emotion. What purpose could that serve? Vam is acting in opposition to order. By gathering emotions, he gathers chaos for his cause as well. Bestowing hearts upon the robots here is another form of his protest. I might be wrong, but if that wormhole connects to our world, we might be able to use it to go home. It certainly seems plausible, but before we jump in, might I use that device? I would like to see what else it can tell us. This device directly accesses the user's memories to transmit information. However, its effects on a human subject have not been verified. I want to try it. This feels strange. I can't smell anything. Is this a dream or something? The first daughter. War mir so klar. Ich hab's dir gerade noch gesagt. Tragedy. Rocked the Queendom of Vibra. The newborn princess had been kidnapped. The kidnapper left a sinister message, which hung like a storm cloud over the palace. We are here to darken the future of Vibra. We have taken your nameless princess, she who shall call chaos upon the queendom. We demand the immediate termination of the royal bloodline and the full transfer of power to the people. Vibra, having barely just finished celebrating the birth of the princess, was now filled with mourning over her disappearance. Queen Sintana and her husband, Prince Garland, rallied their most trusted vassals. The company immediately began searching for the missing princess. In 2 days' time, Prince Garland managed to track down the kidnapper's hideout, but the newborn princess was nowhere to be found. The child had vanished without a trace. Queen Sintana put on a brave face before her subjects, though inside she was racked with grief over her daughter's disappearance. Children of Vibra, I thank you for the many tears you've shed for your dear princess. No matter what threats befall our nation, I will continue to serve you, good people of Vibra. I urge you to wipe your tears and remain positive. The queen boldly addressed and implored her subjects, but they were shocked to see the total tragedy had taken on her body. Queen Santana appeared before her people 3 days after the prince's abduction. In that short time she had become thin and frail. Her body betrayed the desperation in her heart as a mother who had lost her daughter. But strength still shined in her eyes. She refused to let her citizens succumb to despair as she had. Still, it was plain to see that the queen was pushing herself too far. The search for the heiress to the throne continued, but the abducted princess's whereabouts remained unknown. "This is my fault," the queen said, her eyes tired and hollow. Prince Garland took his wife's frail hands in his own, but all he could say to comfort her was, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault." Garland's voice wavered as he repeated those words again and again. Santana watched her husband in silence. "The future I would once envisioned is no longer possible. I no longer have the power to lead. The people of Vibra. We only need one more time. Our people will grant us that." He is so weak. The queen could barely manage a whisper. "I've tried reaching out for her again and again, but I fear I've done all that I can do." Queen Santana was a powerful mage. It stood to reason that her daughter would inherit such power. Since the abduction, Santana had tried desperately to detect her daughter's magical energy, but she had not found a single hint of the princess. And now her own powers waned within her. In her grief, the queen's magic dwindled. It was as if Queen Santana's heart had frozen, totally overwhelmed by the loss of her daughter. Oh, if only I had given her a name straight away, instead of waiting for a naming ceremony. Try as I might call for her, she is without a name to call. I can still feel her warmth in my hand, her tiny body, so fragile, so delicate. Tears streamed down Queen Cynthiana's face. Prince Garland gently wiped his wife's cheeks dry. "My queen, please, try to be at ease. I am here with you. I know it seems tough. It seems as though there's no end to the sadness, but I am by your side to bear it with you." Prince Garland squeezed her hand tightly. He hoped that he could give her his warmth, his presence, in place of their daughters, and thus share with her some of his strength. Cynthiana finally lifted her gaze to meet her husband's. Looking into her tear-drenched eyes, Garland spoke. "You must focus on your own health. It's the best thing you can do for her now." Prince Garland reached out to hold Cynthiana. Cynthiana surrendered to her husband's tender embrace and wrapped her arms around him. He held her even tighter. Cynthiana needed his support. It was as vital to her as the air she breathed. She breathed. The princess's whereabouts remained unknown. Days became weeks, weeks became months. In time, the vibrant public came to assume the princess was dead. But none dared say so out loud. The citizens remained strong and granted Queen Cynthiana and the Prince Garland fealty and love. Eventually, the people of Vibra stopped talking about the nameless princess altogether. Is the story about the queens that evidently protecting me? I don't get it. Where am I? My senses are betraying me. No. They have abandoned me entirely. Na, kriegst du auch so eine tolle Geschichte? The second daughter. Several years had passed since the princess was abducted. At long last, the Queendom of Vibra awoke to a joyous new morning. For Queen Cynthiana was expected her second child. It wasn't all of Cynthiana's newfound fortune. Her magical power had also regenerated somewhat, perhaps due to her renewed desire to protect her new daughter. The adoring cries of Queen Cynthiana's faithful subjects welcomed her second child into the world. When the day of the new princess's naming finally arrived, she was given the name Cheryl. Cheryl grew up under careful protection, never far from Cynthiana's loving, watchful eye. Even as a toddler, Cheryl proved to be a quick thinker, and she grew into a fearless young girl. The people of Vibra, enthralled by the second princess, eventually all but forgot about her missing sister. Except for Cynthiana herself. When Cheryl was 3 years old, Queen Cynthiana fell deadly ill. Her court doctors did their best to uncover the root of the sickness that gnawed at their queen. But their trials all ended in failure. Queen Cynthiana withdrew from the public eye and spent her days lying in bed. Still, the young Cheryl would regularly visit the queen's bedroom, where her mother was usually well enough to teach her magic. At times though, Cynthiana could do nothing but silently gaze into the distance. Cheryl sensed a great sadness in her mother's heart. She worked hard to make her mother smile again, doing her best to stay positive and clearly demonstrate the progress she would make in her magical training. But Cheryl knew the truth. The queen had never given up the search for an unnamed sister. This created an unspoken tension between mother and daughter, a tension that even Prince Garland couldn't understand. Time passed, but Cynthiana showed no signs of recovery. The queen grew more and more gaunt by the day. Mother's going to die, Cheryl murmured one evening at the dinner table. Her words struck a dissonant chord with Prince Garland. He believed he knew the cause of his wife's terrible illness, grief for the twin losses of her firstborn and her magical powers. "You're right, my darling," said Queen Cynthiana, smiling sadly at her husband. "As you say, I cannot let go of our missing daughter. Her absence eats away at me even now. When she was here, I couldn't protect her. When she was gone, I couldn't save her. Is she alive? Or is she dead? I cannot even mourn her certainty." Guilt and doubt had built up inside the queen like rocks in a riverbed, slowly but surely wearing down what strength she had left. Giving birth to Cheryl and watching her grow up in safety only served to push her guilt for the loss of her firstborn over the brink. Unable at last to control the pain, she would keep harnesses for years. Queen Cynthiana knew she had reached a point of no return. No, my queen, I forbid it. Ending your life would not change a thing. Prince Garland was deeply saddened when he heard his wife's decision. I am sorry, my darling, but I can never forgive myself for my weakness that day. Please watch over Cheryl. She is a very strong child, but also very sensitive. She understands why I feel I must leave this world. I did so want to stay by her side. There's so much that I wanted to still reach her. I wanted to hold her hand and show her so many things. I wanted to walk with her and talk with her. I have failed both of my daughters. Sensing something was amiss, Cheryl came running into the room. She dashed over to her mother and clung fast to her. Her attendant stepped in soon afterwards, but maintained his distance from the family. I beg your pardon, your highness. I was unable to stop Princess Cheryl. Never mind. Thank you, Sebastian. Tatiana smiled at the attendant to assuage his guilt. She then caressed Cheryl's hair gently. Cheryl, you're such a strong girl. Mother, don't! Cheryl felt the weak touch of her mother's fingertips. She could tell the queen barely had any strength left. Cheryl, there's something I need to tell you. You must find your own destiny. Destiny? Cheryl repeated. I tried my hardest to find my own destiny too. But your destiny belongs to you alone. You must find it. When you do, you will become much stronger. You will grow into a queen worthy of your subjects' love. Cynthiana reached out to Cheryl and closed her eyes. She tenderly ran her finger through her daughter's hair, but both Cheryl and Garland sat beside her, watching without saying a word. Cynthiana's hand slowed to a stop. A moment later, it softly fell onto Cheryl's shoulder. At last, Queen Cynthiana was at peace. I see, this is an old memory. A memory about my older sister who went missing. Oh, how her disappearance haunted you, Mother. Cheryl, are you there? Like I can feel you beside me. It's so strange. The Lost Princess. Wow. In the ancient, vibrant tongue, Hina means destiny. The kidnapped princess was passed along like an unwanted gift. Eventually, fate brought the nameless princess to the frontier town of N. Owen, acting on a whim to look in an ally where she had been left, may have been guided by destiny as well. When he saw the abandoned child, Owen felt a mysterious, luminous presence around her. It was a manifestation of Queen Cynthiana's desires to protect her daughter. Owen gave the child her first ever name, Hina. The ancient vibrant tongue recognized two senses of destiny. One is the state of a person they drift through life, following the whims of society around them. But the other sense describes the path that a person finds for themselves. The lost vibrant princess ended up in N just like I did. And then she met Owen. Wait, can't be. Can it? Lost princess. She's me. Cheryl. Kina. I don't know what to say. That woman in the light. She's my mother. She's our mother. Hard to believe, but I know it's true. I'm the queen's lost daughter. What was she like, Cheryl? You know? Our mother? She was deeply sad. The mother I knew as I grew up was nearly always crying. They say she used to smile resolutely upon her subjects, but that was not the queen, not the mother that I knew. It was hard for a child to bear, very, very hard. Seeing her lie there, disconsolate, knowing that she had lost someone who I could never replace. Mother never saw me, not really, though I stood right before her. Mother's heart was filled with my sister's absence. It had no room for me. It's so very hard to feel unloved, and I felt it every single day. Oh Kina, how you must despise me, how selfish you must think I am. I don't think you're selfish, Cheryl. I even understand how you feel. Growing up I had family in Owen, but still always felt this deep sharp pang of loneliness. It's painful not knowing who you are. When you felt that spirit, never occurred to you that it was your mother? I mean, I always felt like someone was protecting me, but I've had powerful magic since I was little. I just thought it was part of that. I never imagined it was my mother. When I realized that my own mother was protecting you, I couldn't help but feel strange, and I will admit, angry as well. Suddenly I was that selfish, jealous little girl again. I wish that I could take back the horrible things I said to you. I'm not the only one she protected. I know I wasn't fully conscious, but I could still feel it so clearly. Our mother appeared that day to protect both of us. Wow. Kina. I know she did. You're right. Deep down I felt it too. Right? Thank you, Kina. Perhaps she will appear again someday. I'm sure she will. You know how good we are at getting into danger. Well, the next time she appears, we certainly have something to tell her. We do? What's that? How much she means to our family, of course. Yeah, you're right. Let's talk to her together, as sisters. Yes, let's. Are you alright? Are your systems operational? We feared your hearts malfunctioned. Well, I'm happy. I finally know who I am. And I have a sister. I wanted a family for my whole life. I admit it feels a bit strange suddenly having an older sister. What is this warm feeling? Am I overheating? Look at me, I have a little sister. So, are you going to call me One-chan from now on? Perhaps when ribbons fly. Besides your royalty now, Kina, someone will have to teach you the manners suitable to your station. Royalty, huh? Of course. But worry not. I shall instruct you most thoroughly and mercilessly, my dear sister. Dear sister? That's not something I'm used to. They look happy. Diagnostic detect a familial bond forming between them. It's making me feel fuzzy inside. Aha, our first lesson begins. Repeat, that is not something to which I am accustomed. Ah. Jill, what's wrong? My head. The time is nigh. The time is nigh? For all of the divine artifacts to return to their master. Cheryl? Oh je, das ist nicht gut. The lock! It has been opened! Cheryl! Please come back, that area is very dangerous. Danger, danger! Great Kings! Incoming signal from Lord Vam. They must be in the world of machines. I've got to get one of those jewels and warp there somehow. But how? Welcome! Come, take a look. We got a whole new stock of items, fresh from of the Usra. The Usra, of course. I should try talking to the captain of the Usra. As for Kina and Cheryl, I should tell Owen and Sebastian. But what could I even say to them? Oh, young man, surely something I have tickles your fancy. Sure. Hast du was? Nicht wirklich. Außerdem habe ich gerade eh kein Geld mehr. Das war eine verdammt lange Cutscene, würde ich mal sagen, mit den ganzen Dialogen da. Wow. Der Kamerawechsel hat mich die ganze Zeit hier zurückgeführt.